today just going to have a look at the badges book of badges and show you a couple of badges I've got to go in there. One that I made, a channel badge, first one, and the 8 that Peter J sent to me last week, I think it was. So just let me get into my onto my video. That way I can catch everything going on. Alright, I'm just putting in some hello, basically. Well, actually. I'm just setting up my stuff, so just 2 secs and I'll clear my throat, sorry. And that's done. Give me a thumbs up. Oh, Reef, how you going, buddy? Thanks for dropping in. First one off the mark. You should send me an email. It's in my about me, my Gmail, I should say. It's howarddoggett@gmail.com. Send me a Gmail, so I've got your Gmail, because when I've got to get me game going that you asked about. I've got to get 4 players. There's Christine and her hubby Michael. Pretty sure Prince is in, and there's 2 more. And you've got your grandson, maybe he's there. I don't know, but good game for him to play as well with you. Anyway, send me a Gmail, because when I do it, it'll be a private live stream for only the 4 people I send a Gmail to with the link, because I can only have those people in there playing, otherwise it'll get swarmed in the comment section. So send it, and when I get it going, I'll send you an email with a link, and I'll put a post in to let everybody know that it's coming up. Give a time and day. Anyway, do that if you want to have a good game. I made it myself about 2004, and I've got 3 of them that I made, and they're really good. So anyway, do that. Meantime, that's lit up real nice, isn't it? Cool. You see, I have about a 3-second delay from when I do anything to on the computer screen. That's right. It looks all right to me there. I've got a big screen now to look at, like massive. It's I don't know, 40-inch connected to the computer. It's a TV screen that I connected up to the computer. Beautiful. Yeah, so I'm doing a bit different. I'm sitting down. I'm not looking on top of my camera. I'm actually just going to look at the screen I've got to the side. That way I can sit down. Usually I sit on a stool, so I'm looking on the top of the camera down, which is pretty uncomfortable. Jobby, how you going, buddy? Merry Christmas to everyone, if I missed anyone. I send out emails for Merry Christmas, or Gmails, but only to the people I had their Gmail. I'm pretty sure I covered, it wasn't too many, it was about 10 or so that I sent out, but but definitely Merry Christmas everyone, and Happy New Year coming up tomorrow night, the big night. I've got a heap of poppers, that's all. Poppers, and I used to have one of those horn things you blew that popped my ears, so I got rid of it. Anyway, so I'm in the back room. The sun's going to go over and it's going to come straight through the window and it's going to cook me. And I didn't get my fan. Anyway, sorry, I'm just looking there, 4 minutes in and I still haven't really got around to this. Anyway, I need a drink. It's only Coca-Cola, but it's Aussie. And I don't go anywhere without my silver Delta. You sent me 2. I use it for everything. Wherever I go, I take it. I actually use it because very usable. I think he's changed it now. And I think he's at Scott Delta is his handle for YouTube, not Silver Delta. It's at Scott Delta. Anyway, top guy, and he still gets the most gold himself. Anybody I know, far out, it's just amazing. So, so definitely go over and check his channel out. I would, Silver Delta. That's his channel. At Scott Delta is his handle for YouTube, because you could choose to have a handle the same as your channel name, or you could have a handle whatever you wanted, as long as it wasn't gone. So I was hoping Peter J would be dropping around, having to get off his Shivers Regal there. Maybe he's having a sleep, who knows. So anyway, back to what I'm on here for is the Badges Book of Badges. I can't get any further away. I can't get further away to get the whole book in, unless I do it that way. I can't get the camera up any higher from where I've got it for the moment. So anyway, it doesn't matter because the whole page isn't, well, it's not missing it too much. So that's what it is, and I've come up with the idea while I was sitting here of the logo that I'm going to do to go on here. And the beauty about it is, thanks to Christine Brown and hubby Michael, I got to buy myself a brand new printer so I can print stuff out. And I've tried it already. It's brilliant, and it's a scanner as well. Wi-Fi, it's got everything. So brilliant. So that's the support that I've been getting. So Christine and Michael helped me pay and buy a printer so I can print stuff out, and I've got the idea for what I'm going to do here for the Badges Book of Badges. And I may as well tell you, because it doesn't matter. I just thought of it while I was sitting here, and what I'm going to do is I'll do some clip art and I'll make it up in my on the computer. And anyway, I'm going to get a badger. I'll find a badger, a good one. Wind in the Willows. Yeah, a badger in there too. Don't know, there's one in Winnie the Pooh. But anyway, get a good badger, and then I'm going to find badges and I'll crop and put them onto him. So I'll have a badger with badges on him. That'll be the logo that I'll put on here, and I'll print it out and stick it on here. Anyway, if anyone's got a better idea, tell me before I do it, but that's what I thought, a badger with badges on him. Yeah, I could take photos of the badges in here and put them on him anyway. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll take photos and then I'll crop the photos, and I'll get a badger and I'll put the photos of the badges that are in here on that badger. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do there, and then that'll be on the sticker as well, and I've got to buy that, so I've got money left over from Christine and Michael for Harvey Norman's. They gave me a gift card for Christmas, beautiful. So I'll get some sticky paper as well, so full sheets, A4, and I'll use them for something else I'm going to show you that I did. Yeah, close enough. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Ruth. Yeah, it's close enough. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do for that. That'll be a badger with our badges on it. I've already had to put in the extensions here. One extension, because just the lucky Kevin sent me some. So I've extended it by one. I think it might be 8mm or something, the extension. Because I couldn't close the book, it was sitting up because of the badges after I put Peter's in there. So anyway, let's have a little looky. Is it looking all right there? Oh yeah, that's all right. There's a little bit of shine coming off there, but I'll just move it so you can see them. So they're all clipped in, and I've put underneath the HCF. Well, me, you know, that's not right either, because HCF is not right. It actually should be Howard's Coin Fines. HSCFS is what it should be. Alright, so they're off me. Christine and Michael sent 6 in, and then off me. So Dave Browning, all off me, off Christine and Michael. All these ones, the 2006, then these were off me. And then I fitted in Peter's in there. So I've got Peter's here. I haven't looked them up. See if I can just get that focus there. 1, 2, 3. I think that's a little bit better. Yeah. So 19. I'm not sure what year, but anyway, it's that Anzac Appeal. We got the Anzac Makuba sledge hat, which that is the same as what I've got. Well, I said to Peter I didn't know. This is the Vietnam one. Lovely. It is truly superb. The Cancer Council, the daffodil, and the flower of Wales, which is where I'm from. That's on my dad's grave, that one. My dad, mum, and my sister, all in the same grave. And that's what's that one again? That's it's the Anzac Appeal. Oh man, shameful. Legacy. They're the legacy badges, I'm pretty sure. And then Weary Dunlop, and I'm talking to you, an idiot me. That's because I'm not looking on top. I'll show you all now. I'll go over them again. The slouch hat, sorry. It's the slouch hat. And I'm telling you about this, you didn't even see them. They're Vietnam. It's beautiful. And then the daffodil should be turned around to the side. That one, that way. And then Legacy, that one. And we got Weary Dunlop and the Green Legacy, and then the Iroquois Chopper for Vietnam as well. Probably should have been together, but anyway. So that's off Peter J. He sent those 8. So very nice. That was last week. So he's been desperately waiting for this, and he's not on. I've just decided to come on. I've done whatever. I've cleaned up even more plaster still falling down here. The assessors came out yesterday and checked it out, so see what goes on there. Yeah, so anyway, everything's, well, let's hope from Sunday onwards things are a lot better, eh? I hope so. So that's how the book is going. I'm going to have to stand up just to make sure. So that's how the the badge book is going. And so anybody that wants to go in the running to win this whole badge album, the Badges Book of Badges, when it's full, will be given away. If you want to go in for that, you just got to send in a badge or a pin, pin, badge. Just send it in to me. I haven't changed it. I've got to print out a new one. I forgot. I forgot. I've already printed out some new ones. I'll just get them. Let me get it because I used the printer. 2 seconds. And I'll show you something else I did too. So I printed out a new one. Beautiful. There. That's from the new printer. Look at that. Beautiful. And the other thing I've done is that one there is I did some QR codes. I made up my own. So that's my eBay QR code, and that's my YouTube QR code. So I'm sticking them on the back of, if I sell anything on eBay, I'll stick the 2 of them in there. And when I sell anything on eBay, I send them one of my channel stickers. That's why I can't give them away just for it, because I haven't got many left. And I send a channel sticker. But now I peel off these, and I stick one on each on the back, and I send that when I sell on eBay, and hopefully they scan that one and the YouTube. But they can just keep it there to quickly scan and go straight to my channels. Either one, eBay or YouTube. So the top idea, made my own QR codes. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, so that's the address. Send it there, send it to me. Again, if the pin's too big, you can break it off and I'll put it in there, that's fine, because don't send it in anything other than the letter, and the largest is 20 mil, because after that, after 20 mil, it becomes a parcel. I don't want you paying $9.80, and everything's going up on the 4th of January too. Stamps are going to $1.20 minimum, and the others will go up by 20 or 30 cents, I dare say, for the large letters. Probably go to 2.30, 3.40, 5.50. Yeah, or probably 10 cents on each one. Anyway, but don't get them over 20 mil, because if you take it to the post office, you're going to get charged for a parcel. And you don't want to be paying that much to send it. So just keep them 20 mil, a little bit of cardboard on the back of there, so it doesn't cut through the envelope, if you see an envelope. Just a little bit of stiff cardboard off your cereal pack, that's all, so it doesn't break through there. And 2.20, well, after the 4th of January, it's going to cost you $2.30 to send one in to me. But you can put a ton of them. You can A4, the whole A4, you can fit as a large letter. So as many is in this page, you could put this whole page, put it in. On the weight, you probably have to go to the next one, and it'll cost you, well, after the 4th of January, it'll cost you $3.40 to send a whole sheet, kept at 20 mil, in one of those A4 envelopes. So anyway, keep it thin. You got to break off the backs, that's fine, just do it. They'll still put the pin in there, or the badge, whatever you want to call it. Anyhow, that's all you got to do. And no matter how many you send in, one entry, that's it. Everybody that goes send something will go in for one entry at the end. When this is filled up, 120 spots, the whole album will be given away. So I'll probably be changing that one, and I'll show you why. I'm putting it down here because I've got two pins that I've got to put in here. I've got this really nice dragonfly. So I'll open that up, and that could go in there. Alright, check that out. Yeah, it's really nice. I've got to stand up because I can't see it. But yeah, look at that. Beautiful. So that's bought. I bought one. Yeah, so that's, you know, it's the actual book will be worth a little bit. Oh, Peter, you're here. Great. Good on you, buddy. How are you? Merry Christmas again. Better late than never. Oh, look, you haven't. I'll show again. So I'll get back to this one. So yeah, Peter, so I'll put yours in there. So now put them all in there. Lovely. And I've done pretty rough. I'm not the neatest of dudes, I've got to tell you. You know. But anyway. So yes, yours in there. Beautiful. Lovely, mate. Really nice. Geez, that orange pops, doesn't it? It just pops. And this, I love this. This is so nice. Yeah, so you haven't missed much. I've just been waffling for how long? I'm 19, so first 8 minutes I was probably talking, you know. So they're in there, beautiful. And I was just showing what you've already seen. The other thing that you missed that I did say at the start was I came up with an idea for the logo on here. So Christine and Michael, they gave me a Harvey Norman's gift card. So I bought a printer. So I've been able to print out stuff. So I've printed out, I made QR codes for myself, and I've printed them out for my eBay and my YouTube. So I put them on my sales on eBay, and I put them on the back of the stickers. So if I send any out, I'll be sticking them on. So straight to my channels, both of them. Top idea. So they gave me money, and I bought a printer. Scan the printer, beautiful, so I can print stuff out. And I already know do a bit of work on the computer for design and stuff. So the idea, what I thought of while I was sitting here just before I went on, is a badger. I'll find a nice badger, and I'll take photos of the badges that we got in here, and I'll put them onto the badger. So there'll be a big badger here, and he's going to have a coat on, whatever, and I'll put the badges all on him. And that'll be the logo for this book, with that name on there. And I'll print it out, and I'll, with that money, that gift card, I'll get some A4 sticker sheets, and I'll do a big one piece and stick it on here. Top idea. I was just sitting there thinking of it. I'm like, oh, a badger with all their badges on it. Brilliant. So yes. Yeah, I love them too, Peter. They're really nice. They really stand out, don't they? And I do, that is the one that I've got in my hat. I've got one on either side. Oh, here it is. So that one's on there, and it broke there because it used to stick in my head. This side's okay. But I've had them in there a couple of years now. So yeah, very good. Yeah, they got me to print. They bought the printer, and I've got enough there. Like it's $80 for some ink, spare ink. So I've got to get them, and I'll get some A4 sheets of sticky paper, and I want some post-it notes. And I grabbed 2 more lights too. I was there for here. So it's a bit same as what I had, but a couple more because they're magnet, and I can stick them anywhere. And so I've got left over there. There was a toaster, I told her, but at the moment our toaster's working until it's broken. My daughter wants one, but the one we got's working. Anyhow, so that's thanks to them. Brilliant. So a lot of support. That supports the channel, and it does. That's gone straight into it. So I can print out stuff really good. I haven't been able to print out good stuff for a long time. The print I had was real good, but it was a bit old, and the colours were all mixed. They bled into each other. Anyone that won my competitions, and I printed out a letter to them, and they see my Howard's coin finds, they'll see it's all pink and purple. They thought poor man's gold thought I did it. It was real cool. No, it was this colour. It's just that my printer was mixed. All the colours had mixed. I couldn't get it. Always printed pink and purple for everything. Oh yeah, the ink's a killer, mate. Telling me. So anyway, pardon me. So yeah, so I've got the printer, and I've got everything else except for the A4 sticky. I want that, but I've got other smaller stickers and stuff that I had heaps of that I can use, because I'll show you what I've been doing. Bit of fun. Now before Christmas, when I talked about this, I don't know if anyone remembers, I was real excited about an idea that I had, and that if I got it, it's going to be a real top idea, and it'll be for people involved in the badge book here, in the Badges Book of Badges. It'll be for those people involved in this book. And I was telling you before Christmas, I was real excited. Well, I actually got it for Christmas. So I think my daughter must have overheard, and I actually got it. And so I'm going to show you what it is. But first of all, I do want to finish off with that beautiful, it really is a stunning looking dragonfly. Really, really nice. And that's going to go in here. So that's especially for the book. I'll see if I can put it in here straight away. Hopefully it fits in here. Oh yeah, just gonna fit. Oh, let's see if I've done it right. I don't know if I'm gonna. Oh look, I'll worry about that pin after, because it's not going to work. It's a bit different to the other ones. Anyhow, thing is, we love dragonflies. Me and my wife love them. They're out here. She got dive bombed yesterday by one. Wednesday got dive bombed by one. And look, we got one. So that, anyway, it's pretty stunning. That looks, oh yeah, that looks good. No problems. That stands out real nice. Very nice. I like the colours in that. So that's another addition. Now, back to what I said before Christmas. If I got it, I had, I had ideas for it. And I got it for Christmas, and so I'll show you. I'll just close this for a minute. I'll just zoom up a little bit. That's probably close enough. So there's this. No, and I haven't got any. I never bought any at all. Yeah, so yeah, Krista, yeah, she doesn't have any signal. Was it? The Rectorate, yeah, 50 cents. Yeah, no, I don't have any. I didn't buy any. I said I was on strike from buying from the mint. I ended up getting that Daintree. That's the first one since March, I think, or even February. The Daintree, the 100 Years of the Smiths, and my Vegemite uncirculated. Yeah, everything else I haven't sniffed at it. I've got enough stuff to get rid of first. But yeah, the dragonfly, yeah, it's really nice. I like it. So anyway, look, does anyone know what this is? You've probably seen what's here. So anyway, so there's that. Hello, that side. There. And then there's this. You see? And then there's that. And then that's a badge. So I've been playing around, and I tell you, these aren't, you might think these are easy to do, but they weren't. It took hours mucking around. So anyway, so you can see this is what I was excited about before Christmas. I had an idea, for whatever reason. Sorry, not any reasons, because we got the Badges book of badges. Actually gave me the idea for making my own channel badges. So there's my sticker. So what I've done is I have made one. I've got a sample. Let's open the box, and look, even real cool box too. So there we go. And there is my channel badge. Shit, eh? Look, Howard's coin fin, but the D's on the end there. Howard's. Anyhow. Anna Albert, g'day. Anna. Yeah, Happy New Year to you, Spud, everybody. Spud just went live. Yeah, well, that's all right. You'll catch up with him in 6 hours' time, mate. He'll still be going. In 10 hours. He goes. No worries about dropping in on Spud. Once he starts up, you can go from there. What time is it? What's the time? All right, so we're 4:20. Well, geez, he could go to 12. Who knows? He could do 8 hours tonight, Anna. Depends how he feels. I love Spud's channel. It's the best to go to. Love it. Anyhow, so I have made my own channel badge, because I don't know if anyone's made their own channel badge, and I have one right here. This is the official. This is the official #1. 2812 22 sample #1. Howard's coin finds. I didn't put the S on the end of there. There should be a little S. Will be the signature for it. And it's an error, because look, after I did it, it's upside down. I produced an error. Well, you could if you could do it the coin way, which is the American way, and then it's correct, isn't it? But our way, metal, it's not. So it's an error. Anyway, so my first one and an error. Oh, Spud goes forever. Spud, oh mate, forever and ever. The other day, or he went there that night. I went to bed. I got up in the morning and I went back on there 6 o'clock in the morning. He'd done 10, and when he finished with me, he was like 10 hours 45 minutes. So I actually watched him, comment, did all that, went to bed, slept, got up, buggered around here doing something, and I went back on, and I'm like, you're kidding, he was still going. So that was the spear, because I was probably up for an hour before I even went in. No, I was up for about 2 hours before I checked it. So anyway, I've got a badge making machine, and I cut around that. I didn't take the sticker off it. I actually cut around and left the backing on it. So, and it was too big, so I had to cut in. That's why that's under. So with that printer, I'm going to print out, if I get the A4 sticker, I'll print out my own stickers from now on. And I've got about 15 designs that I did when I sent this one off. So I've got another 14 or even 16 more. Yeah, maybe 16 designs. Rectangle and round ones that have got, yeah. I'd saved them as I was got to this stage. I saved the ones I liked as I got along, so I can go back and use all of them. Some of them pretty cool. So I can print them, reduce it down to the 58mm it has to be, and then I can put it on here nicely and do a better job than I did here. The problem with this one was the back here's got dents in it, because this took me like 3 pushes and that to get it right. So it's a little dented there, and it's all right there, but it didn't go under here. The plastic cover's under, so it's protected, it won't come off. That went under and got it, because there's a plastic cover goes on it. But I actually got it under with the here. Anyway, it was my first one after 3 hours of playing around to get that one. So what I figured was, it's the first one, and it's a specimen, I suppose. I put sample, but it is a specimen. And I'm going to put that in here. So this is going to have a one-off. It'll be a one-off because it might be a one-off, but it doesn't matter. It's the number one. That's the main thing. It's a number one sample. And it's an error. As I said, it's upside down. If you looked at it that way, it's right, but you can't wear it that way. Well, you might be able to. Anyway, it was an error, and I chase error coins. That was the real weird thing about it. But I was so frustrated when I finished this day. I was angry as it took ages. It's a real dog. Yeah, so this, it's too big to go in there. I thought if this go in there, it's a one-off. Well, it might not be a one-off, but it might be if I fix the other ones up better. But it'll be different. Whatever ones I do, this one, the next one might have Howard. I missed the D in the end on there. Howard's coin fee. It doesn't fit. It's just way, way too big. I'll give that away. I might do that with this live chat. I might have to do it on another one, because people have to go so far in before they'd even know that I'm doing that, giving it away. I'll have to do a separate one. Do you think it's worth giving away? Would anybody be interested in winning that badge? It'll be just a comment, and I'll just pick somebody from the comments. What'd you get, Peter? A bag of gold coins. What? The chocolate ones? Yeah. Come on, Pete. Fess up, mate. They're chocolate. Yeah, I got 2 bags of coins, all chocolate. Oh, look, Anna Albert's interested in. I mean, if I suppose it'd be worth doing a video and just see if somebody wants to have the very first one. And I'll even, it's going to cost me $10 to send it. No, I can't. Oh, look, because if it goes to overseas, because I've got to have it open to everybody, I can't put it in that. That'd be like $30 just to send it a letter. I've got to keep it as a letter. And even here, it's going to cost me $12 just to send it. So no, you don't get the box. It'll just be one pretty crude, you know, it's got dings and whatever. But I'll tell you, blood, sweat and tears in there. And I swear to God, I said 3 hours. I think it was 5 hours to get to that. You reckon that machine's easy to work, mate? I could have thrown it across that many times I could have thrown that bloody thing. And it's solid metal, that you can't. It's pretty heavy. Yeah, that's made with blood, sweat and tears and love. And anyway, I thought it looked all right, even though it's missing the H. The D's there, and the S is around there. Arwood's coin find. All right, so yeah, I'll do it separate because this is too far in for anyone, and I'll give that away just for somebody doing a comment, and I'll throw in a channel sticker with that, of course, to match. Yeah, and it's an error, but it is the number one. If I ever get famous and whatever, you got number one sample and error. So yeah. Anyhow, that's what I had to show you. I would have put that in there, but I can't. So that's the first page coming along, and Dragonfly has been added by just pop here. Howard's coin finds. Yep. So that's good. And then next page over, Generous Peter has whacked in 8 there. So that's beautiful. So send something in, and well, I won't be sending anything back. It's just too expensive with the postage and that. And I just don't earn enough. Even though I've got Christine and Michael doing that donation, it's just, yeah. So I can't at the moment. If I could, I would. But at the moment, it's just accepting. I'll put him in there. It's a gathering spot. I'll do all that in there, and then of course at the end I'll be paying the postage, unless I do a coffee shop run to get the postage covered, because overseas is probably going to cost a fair bit if it went overseas, because it's open to everybody worldwide now. And same overseas. If you send from overseas, don't go in the post office. Put it in a large letter, bit of cardboard on there, and just send it as a large letter to here. Don't go in the post office, because they'll probably tell you it's thicker and it's got to go parcel and you're going to pay through the teeth. So overseas and Australia, large letter only, straight in the letterbox. Don't go into the post office unless you know that it's worth, if it, you know, I'm not saying to send anything worth money, a lot of money, but if you just decide that something expensive, you know, if there was gold, silver, diamonds, I'm not saying that, but if you had something expensive, do not just send it through the mail. You've got to go in the post office and send it registered, because it could get lost. And then, well, you have to pay whatever the post is then, all right? But that's a decision. If somebody wanted to do that, do not just stick it in the $2.20 and send it. Big risk. But you don't have to send that expensive stuff, but just letting you know, don't take a chance if you do. And it won't be going to me. Whatever comes in here, one person, no matter how many, will get drawn out and win the badges, book of badges. And then we'll start another one up. And just keep doing it, because they're fun anyway. Oh yeah, Peter, I told you had the fess up, mate. Chocolate, yeah. I got 2 bags of gold coins. Yeah. Badge error, yeah, collectible, mate. It's number 1. It might be the only one, I don't know. I like what they look like, but because they're smaller. If I'll try and print them out first, on the computer before I use any more of my stickers on there. I'll try and print out my own. They don't have to be printed on sticker. The ones I print out, oh yeah, that's right, don't need, yeah, A4 for here sticker, but I've got photo paper to print them on to do my own. And then I've got the cutter and I can cut it perfect, and so I'll try and reduce them down, which I already did, that's right. So I reduced them down to, for 58mm, just if you want to know pixels, there's 36 pixels to a centimetre. All right, so here I want 5.8 centimetres or 58mm, and there's 36 pixels, so 36 times 6 basically. So 36 is what, 18. So 180, I think 217 pixels in there. Depends what program you use when you use programs for doing things. But just let you know, there's 36 pixels to a centimetre, and I need 5.8, and I'm pretty sure that's 217 pixels. Yeah, 36 by 6, so 6 equals 36, 186. No, it's not. It's 36. No, I was right. Yeah, 216 it is. 216 pixels. I said 17, but it's 216.68 or something. So anyway, just let you know, if you're ever working with pixels and centimeters and you want to know if you only got pixels to choose from, 36 per centimeter. And that way I can reduce them down, which I already did. I reduced my PNG photo of it that I made down to a 220, a 216, a 200 pixel, and a 180 pixel. And I'll start at the 217 first, because that's what it should be, and then work around the wrap and see what's missing, and then I can come down to 210 well, I've made it 200. Anyway, talking crap. That's the plan. And so that might be the only one like that, and the others the right size, and depending on how it prints out, well, it should be the same, because that's from the printers. And it's got that sort of little darkish colour, because you've got to put a sheet of the absolute finest thin plastic over the top, so it does darken it just that bit. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do, and I can play around. I've got heaps of designs I've already done. I've got heaps of other things. I've got this one here is paper, so I've got all these paper discs already pre-done, so I could draw, write on them, paint. I've got paints, because I like doing a little bit of painting, do a little little scenery or something, and get a heap of badges I can give away. I'll make it one-offs and give them away. Everyone can have a one. Yeah, oh, I love playing around with stuff, mate. The timber, stuff like that. Oh, mate, heaps of stuff. Painting, the little models. Anything where you got to get in. It's you got to learn and get in there and do. I like doing it. Bonsais, love me bonsais. Got them outside. Yeah, so anyhow, so that was it. So thanks to Christine and Michael for the printer, and I'll be able to print out, and I'll do the badger with the badges on him. That one there, I'll do a separate to this, and it'll just be just comment. That's all. Subscribe, share, like, comment, as with this one that we're watching there, or you're watching, and yeah, and I'll do it on that. That way it'll just be short, sweet, straight from the start. And that'll probably be live anyway, so I should do it straight after this, shouldn't I? Finish, come straight on, and just do a 2-minute live. Yeah, 2 minutes. How you going, Dave? Yeah, all the best for the new year, yeah, to everybody, definitely. So anyway, so that badge I'll give away, my very first channel badge. It's an error. I did it upside down. The H is missing because the sticker was too big to go around when I made it. It's a little dodgy on the one side, but it's all held together. You can wear it, no problems. It'll just be upside down if you do. You could try it that way. It should stay. It should stay if you do it that way. Anyway, so I'll do a separate one and give that away to somebody, because I can get that into a 20mm. No worries. So they cost me $2.20, $2.30 after the 4th of January. All their postage Australia's going up. And yeah, so that was it. So it might look easy. Just got to put that in there with that over the top to produce that. Yeah. Yeah, you got to make sure it's lined up exact. I'm doing exactly. Making this was the same as making a coin. I've got an anvil die. I've got the hammer, and I've got a collar in the middle. No, seriously, it's exactly the same as making the coin. So we've got doing 2 pieces. But I am actually minting these the same as a coin with the press, which is funny enough, isn't it? Strange. Another thing that comes together with coins is the way that they're made. They're printed. That light sort of. What if I do that? Maybe you can see that a bit. Yeah, still. That might do it. Yeah, so anyway, that's what I'm going to do. That's very good. Oh, geez, I'll get off here within under 50 minutes. That'll be amazing. I got nothing else to say. Pass on. Just talking to myself. Well, I'm not going to do it now, but I still haven't done the 5 cents and 10 cents and 20 cents that I got the other day, that I got on the 27th. So on the 27th, I'll just move that to the side there. So on the 27th, I got the 50 cents. I had $120 of 50s, and I had just 2 rolls of 20s, 4 of 5s, 2 rolls of 10s. But I haven't looked, I still haven't, I was coming back that night, but I passed out in the chair. I'm totally buggered from all the work here. Anyway, so I didn't do them. And then today I went down and I got the last what was in the coin machine at the bank. No kidding. That was it. There was no 5s, no 10s, no 20s, no $2. That's all there was 1s and 50s, and that was it. I got whatever they had. There was 160 of 1s and $30 of 50s. The machine was empty. That was 10:30 or something. So I don't know. Armaguard probably going to turn up and top it up. So I was lucky. So I got some dollars and 50 cents to go through as well as them. So I've still got to do a live and noodle through there. Hopefully find something there. Yep, just reading comments there. Yeah, all good, no problems. Oh yeah, hit the like. I've done that. So that's it. I'm gonna go. What's the time now? 4:30. Look, I'll try, and because everything's set up here pretty easy now for me. Except for, you know what I've got to remember is keeping my phone plugged in, because I'll betcha. Let me have a look. There, the power. I've got the light lead here, but I just hadn't done it and plugged it in. The other day, last one I did, I wondered why it was going dark and everything was all out of focus. It's because the battery was draining. Why don't I drop this off and just go natural? Is that too dark, eh? Take that one off. Oh, sorry, I'm playing around with the lights here. Bit different. I was trying to get that shine off it, but it's the way the light is. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You can see all the coins there. It's a little different when I'm noodling. So I'm going to take off. If I don't get back on tonight or tomorrow, because there's tomorrow as well, if I don't, have a happy new year. be safe. And I got all my poppers for you, so I'm not driving that way. I'll have enough people around here doing we've had fireworks every night going off around here. Some people really got some really good stuff too, I'll tell you. I don't know where they got it, but some really good stuff. So yeah, I went to pick up Peter, not intended for circulation, $2017 Possum Magic. Grandma Possum. Oh yeah, excellent. Yeah, you don't see, I probably, I think I've sold them, I've got them, I think I've got 3 still. Well, I'm selling them, whatever. Yeah, but I got the 3 different ones. I think there was 4 $1 in there. In the Possum Magic, it was an 8-pack, is that right? 3 $2, 4 $1 and a 1 cent, I think. Only 400,000 of them too. So yeah, beautiful. But yeah, lovely kind of find. It's good finding that's like that. I'm still doing it. Yeah, excited. Like look at this one. That first one I've had. That's Anzac. I mean, they're not uncirculated, but that's the first tail and head I've had of an Anzac. You know, I tend to remember things even though I've gone through thousands of rolls, but I do know that I haven't had an Anzac to Anzac. Anyway, this one caught my eye because it was pretty shiny. It's a 2019. That one, 2019. So it could be an AU or S. Who knows? Maybe not. Could be nice condition if it is. Hope so. Pretty much. So anyway, I've got them to look through. 2021 50 cent there. I've already looked on the top. There's no crop circle or any cuds on that one. Might be only the very first ones that came out. That's a 2022, 20 cents there. And they get the cut on the crown to match the 2020 that I've got shorts on. It shows you 12 errors, 11 errors, 12 groups of those errors just on 19 coins. And I've got one to match. Anyway, look, I've got to go because I keep waffling, but I will be, look, I've got to get these done and I'm excited. I want to get in there. I want to check I hate having coins sitting around. Not so bad on them. They don't grab me so much because I know it's a lot of work to look in, but these, you know, when you got them, it's like, you got to get in there. I do. And I'm gonna. So I split this one. I might do a quick live after this in about 10 minutes. Give me a break. For the badge, to give away the badge, just a quick one for people to do a comment on, so not, you know, not hanging on, just real quick, and then I'll see how I go, and I might dive back and start noodling these. I've got nothing to do tonight, so you know, I want to get them done. I love looking at coins, so I've got to get in there. The bugs bite me. Who remembers that old cartoon where the cat used to be Butch the dog, and he had an arch enemy. It was a black cat, a bit like Sylvester. But anyway, there's one there, and it's the gambling bug. And the bug kept biting him on the neck, and he'd go and gamble, and then Butch the dog would beat him because he lost the gamble every time. Anyway, that's what it's like. It's like the bug. Once they're there, it's very hard just to have them sitting there when you know there could be something in there just waiting to be found. 401,000, yep, that's it, Peter. Very good, yep. Yeah, but yeah, I usually round everything off for them near the mark anyway. I only give a rough estimate. I don't tell everyone I'm guaranteed what mintages I tell you are correct 100%, but I'll give you a ballpark if it's not right. Anyway, yeah, I'm excited. I've got to get this done. I'm excited to give that away because, you know, it's the first, it's a channel, you know, it's a channel badge. I don't know how many people are going to start doing channel badges, but even though it's for the badge, book of badges, that's also for my coin channel. Well, this is the coin channel, but for the coin part as well, giveaways. Once I perfect it and get them right, and I'll do all different ones, and there'll be one-offs and giveaway, and people can start collecting my badges, eh? Get a badge club going. Well, we have right here. Happy New Year, Anna and Albert. Looking forward to the new badge collection. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge. see you all in the new year. Much love and respect. Thank you, Anna, and totally to you and the rest of your family. I hope you have a top New Year's, and may the fishing be with you. Oh man, my phone's just told me you better stop what you're doing because I'm overheated to the buggery. I'm not kidding you. It just told me that I better stop charging and turn it off because it's overheated. All right, I better go before it melts down. Jesus, has anyone got that on their phone before? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I like coming on. It's not, I got to do it. I like talking. I waffle on, and I got to look at them anyway. You guys may as well look. You're gonna maybe learn something, even if you've already learned what I've told you. We'll find it together and see what's in there. But there's 3 to 5% in there. Will be low mint error, not intended for circulation, variety, odd bod. Always. So there'll be. There'll be 20, 50-cent pieces the other day. Seven were, your low mints and stuff, but 13 were errors and varieties. More, double what your standard collection. So there might be quite a few in there. Anyhow, I'm getting off, and I will be back shortly to do a quick live for that badge to give away, and then after that I'll see what time, and I'll come back and do some of these anyway. But I'm pretty hot where I am right now. This back room, I tell you, it must be about 30 in there. So anyway, thanks for dropping in, everyone, and I will catch up later, shortly, with this one, and then this one will probably be after tea, I dare say. Alright, so thank you all. If I don't, by any chance, have a happy new year. But if I don't, by any chance, come on tonight, it will be tomorrow. But I promise, I shouldn't promise, but if I don't crash out in the lounge, I'll be on. So if I ever say I'm on and I'm not, it's because I've crashed out. Just been that buggered. I've crashed out. I'll get up about 4:30 every day, so. Yeah, all the time swap phones. Yeah, well, this phone's like $1,100, isn't it? It's like, they shouldn't be doing that. But anyhow, so anyway, I'll catch up with everybody in about 10 minutes or so. Just a quick live. Just for that, you don't have to catch it. It won't be a comment in the live. It'll be a comment in the bottom of the live. All right, forget me. So it's got to process, and then I don't think you can leave comments until they process it. And if it's only short, it might be only half an hour or so. It might be straight away. I don't know how quick, but the longer they are, it can take up to 24 hours before it's processed. And until YouTube process it properly, you can't leave comments. I don't think. No, you can't read the comments, but you can leave. Oh, look, I think you can leave the comments straight away. I'm talking crap. All right, I'm hot. So I'll be back shortly with that one, and then after with the noodle. All right, thanks everyone, and ta-da, bye-bye, have a good afternoon there, and I'll catch up with you shortly. Bye.